Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is a Grand Arena, the first match of Season 46, and this one I am pretty pumped for because we have a lot of big changes to the roster. We begin this one in Kyber 2, and you can see here from the Grand Arena track, I don't even know what to call this thing. We were in Kyber 2 before the Squish realignment and the realignment of this one. We finished last season in Kyber 2 and got those extra crystals, which I was pretty happy about and surprised by because I thought I was out of reach even with the final victory there. I will very quickly touch on some of the defensive performance. Thrawn here losing to CLS, that's just a weird choice, and as we go through this guy had no issues. That was the loss. This is a match that I won. Round 2 here, Darth Wesker, his choices here on defense. He used Jedi Knight Luke up against Trench, and that lost. This is also part of the reason my Watt is on defense, even though it compromises what I can do with Sith Eternal Emperor. I don't know if that's a long-term thing or not. Padme here losing to Darth Revan and General Grievous. And then my final round opponent, this guy didn't attack too much. Savage losing to Bast. That's a weird choice. There's just not enough damage output here to deal with this team. And Boba Fett is in particularly strong up against Savage because of all the buffs that appear on Savage. Lord Vader here losing to Jabba, and then from there he was pretty much done. Jedi Knight Revan failing to Dash, Bosk failing to CLS, and then Talzin losing to Dash, securing the win, and then he gave up. Moving over to the bracket, my opponent here is Rados, and Rados is a 9.7 million GP player. The rest of the bracket is in the more than 9 to 10 range. Everyone's kind of around each other. He's a little light on Zetas at 186. Everyone's like 200 plus. He's less than 200. We'll see if that comes into play. Looks like he's punching up a bit though. We need to be careful. He is tied with me for the most amount of Grand Arena Omicrons. Part of the reason why I think we need to be careful with this guy, he might be punching up a little bit. GLs, he's got 5. The rest of the bracket, 6 to 8. So we do have some Leias in here. There's 2 Leias, 2 7 GL players, 2 6 GL players. My opponent at 5 relics. Everyone kind of in that typical range. Nothing too atypical here. No big outliers. One of the Leia players does have 200 relics, but we've seen that before plenty of times. In terms of depth, there's a number of people falling below that 200 line, which might cause some issues. My opponent's very light at 178. That might cause some problems in this matchup against me. We'll see. With relic distribution, I'm beating him with relic distribution. He does have a lot of tier 5s, but I'm beating him at the tier 7, tier 8s, tier 9s. The rest of the bracket, if there's any major outplayers, no one's crazy with relic 9s. The Leia players, one player, Dr. Zoidberg, he has a lot of tier 7s and tier 8s. That's probably going to be the winner of the bracket. I think he's just off screen. We're not going to show him in detail. We'll probably see him in round 2 or 3. With the mods, my opponent's mods are good but not amazing. He's got a lot of them, or a good amount of them. His average is at 25.16. Mine's at 26, and we're actually in the lower half. I'm probably the top of the lower half, but still I'm in the lower half. Top 500 wise though, I'm much more competitive. I'm 3rd top 500 average. In terms of counts, my opponent's very low at 14, 20 plus, a little lower, and then 15 plus, still low. So he actually has a lot of fluff here, pretty inefficient with the mods. The Dr. Zoidberg guy, he has a lot. Actually, there's another guy off screen, DKET. He's got 946 dot mods. Some fluff in there though, because his counts aren't actually that far away from me. Maybe we will pull that stuff out on the screen. Take a look at this here. So this is what I'm talking about. Dr. Zoidberg is this guy here, and then DK, he's got 26.32 with his top 25 average, but 946 dot mods. Now with the GLs, again, 2 players have Leia, 2 players are without Jabba, my opponent being one of them, 2 players without Lord Vader, that's my opponent and I. Everybody with with JMK, JML, Sith Eternal Emperor, 2 players without Rey, and I am the only player without SLKR. In terms of the Omicron and key character portion, 3 Amis on my opponent's Malgus, Relic 9, Radis with an Ami, Iden Relic with an Ami, Starkiller 3 Amis, Relic 5 Wampa, which is a little weaker, Savage Relic, Traya Relic. There's one guy in this bracket who doesn't have either the Traya or Savage Amis. That's pretty surprising. Everybody else has them. A couple players without relics on the Trayas. There are 4 of us with Dr. Aphra. My opponent does not. Everybody with Aphra has at least 2 Amis. Qui-Gon all look pretty good. My opponent is the only one without like a good Swolo. Everybody else does. Zories, I'd say 2.5 are good. My opponent's the half because he does have the Ami and Zorii can do some stuff at that level. There are only 4 third sisters in this bracket. I was kind of hoping for more because there's some testing I want to do. I wanted to test my Rex when he was at Gear 12. He's shown at Relics here. That was before. I took him to Relics after lock-in. At lock-in, he's Gear 12 because I wanted to do some testing with a Gear 12 Phoenix up against Third Sister. I've talked about this a bunch. Well, maybe we'll talk about it during the match, but it's not going to come into play this match. I am hoping we get matched up with a Third Sister later in this Grand Arena week. Because otherwise, you can see now I have a Relic 7 Rex, which means we are actively farming for Leia tickets right now. And Malicos, my opponent has a Relic Malicos. There's 3 Relic Malicoses in the bracket. 1 player just has activated, not really touched. 2 players without a Malicos altogether. Drogans are there, not much to say about that. Slow Echo, so he doesn't really have a bad batch squad. In terms of Jedi Knight Cal Kestis's, there are 4 in the bracket. 2 of them are at Relics. I left mine at Gear 11 for testing purposes. We'll see how I feel about it in this match, but in my squad testing, I feel like maybe I should have brought him to Gear 12, or maybe just we have the resources where I could have just invested in him. He does not seem very good at lower gear, but we'll see what we can get. Maybe the right matchup against Malgus, which I have not tested yet, maybe that match is strong enough where we don't need the higher gear. Leviathan-wise, there's a lot of players without Leviathan in this bracket. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 players without Leviathan. My opponent has a 4 or 5-star Leviathan, and he has a 5-star Profundity. Interesting stuff. Let's jump in and take a look at the quality of the modding. With Rados is mods and modding here. It's organized by speed and take a look. His Darth Revan is at 298, so that's probably the closest we can see. Let's take a look at Malik. He has 24 characters above 300 speed. Malik is at 302, Darth Revan falling behind. And some of the characters here, it's a little random which characters are above 300 speed and which ones are not. Definitely some good ones, definitely some key characters, but there's some falling below, like Grand Inquisitor, Zam, CLS, Django, Watt. These are all characters you want to have fast. Echo, Rex, Bast Fallen, Starkiller. So that might give us some help because his modding does look like it needs a good amount of improvement. And you know what I'm just realizing now? We didn't talk about Datacrons. So we should actually head back and address that real quick. With Datacrons, my opponent is active but not crazy. And really this bracket's a little soft. There's 4 of us. Maybe, no, really 3 of us who are active, I would say, with Datacrons, and then another 2 that are acceptable, my opponent being one of those that I would count, and then the rest are pretty light participants, although there is one guy, Dr. Zoidberg, is light with Datacrons, but he does have 6 level 9 crons. But now that we're done with that detour, let's jump in here, check out this defense. I did not do any advanced scouting. He has not attacked yet. I also didn't change any of these squad or touch any Datacrons. It doesn't affect this area, but I'm I probably should have made some changes. I did not do the Tuesday Twitch stream because we've moved that to Thursday nights, but we can already see that I've got some squads here without crons because that last set expired and I didn't make the changes. We'll get away with it, but this is just painful to me. I should have double checked this. I think fleet's fine. No, I would have loved to have... I got to make a bunch of changes. I should have checked things and touched things. I want Negotiator for offense now because Marauder is just such a nice counter to the Executor. It makes things easier. I'll put Malevolence back there or something for that change. Should have checked all this stuff. My opponent did put down Datacron, so good for him. We'll see if I have to pay a price. Maul, he did some nice stuff. He does have Imperial Super Commando. No Gar Saxon though, but still Maul. Then we got Grievous, Qui-Gon, and Imperial Troopers. This is good looking stuff. And then down below, we are looking at a situation of Traya, Starkiller, Malgus, and Dash. Oh my god. I really wish you would have attacked first. Because I want to do a lot of testing today. Oh, I'm going to hate this. Alright, let's do Grievous here to start, but I want to test out Jedi Knight Cal Kestis. I want to test... Where's my... Oh, here it is. I want to test out Paz Vizsla. I want to test out certain counters. Where's my Grievous? Where you at? All right, here's Grievous. Let's jump to the full screen. Oh my... Well, no, I guess that's a team for offense. We do have like the Visas Mar Datacron I'd like to try out. Alright. Well, do I have... How's my audio looking? Alright, let's AoE. That feels like it's a little high. Let me adjust this a tiny bit. Alright, we threw down a bunch of target locks. We're going to AoE again to hit all those target locks and feed turn meter to Grievous. Same deal with B2. Now focus down on Palps. Let's get a big hit here. We'll dispel. There goes BB-8, AoE, that gets rid of him. Now we gotta make sure we get rid of Visas before she revives. Perfect. Alright, let's start hitting Starkiller. Not working towards the Unleashed yet. There's the start of it. Let's land it. Perfect. Landed a healing immunity. AoE heal up B2. Take out Starkiller. Perfect. Heal up B2. Perfect. Great. Alright, we got a Traya squad. We'll probably Sith Eternal Emperor that. We don't have Wat. Is Wat on? Wat's gotta be on defense. See, this is the foolish stuff. I'm trying to like talk myself out of things, but we're gonna do it. Well, just a little. See, because there's things I want to try. We're gonna do this thing first. We're gonna do our JTR Swolo because I love doing this, and hopefully it works. We should probably check that Datacron. Let's check the Datacron. Unaligned Force user, and that's not a big deal in this match. I don't think we need to worry about that. I am going to add a couple light side characters. They have to be light side for Swolo, so I'm going to give him just a couple characters we don't use otherwise, but I'd like there to be some bodies for him. We might just do Cody and Sarge. We got a Jawa we could give him. Nest must be on defense. Armor must be on defense. Let's just do that for now. I just want bodies. And grant a buff to another ally. Do I want to do this? I didn't even put... I should put my own third sister on defense. Oh my god, I can't believe the amount of things I overlooked by not checking my defense. Let's just use this. We got 2 unaligned force users here. Let's see if this works. Alright, let's do our thing. While we can still do it because we don't have Leia. Like, this will still be semi-possible without R2. The issue is right now we can direct everything onto Ray like we are like this, which is fantastic. Without R2, there's a risk that they start attacking other people. Alright, let's see if our big hit lands. Let's do this! Are you kidding me? Is Super Commando gonna ruin this for me? That was nothing. From how I read that kit, I didn't feel like that should change things. It might be, what are the stats here on this Datacron? It might be the Datacron's health, and that's a whole lot of defense. I wonder if that's what is stopping it. It could be all that defense. This has always been less reliable in 5v5 too, because he gets more health and protection based on how many Mandalorian characters he's paired with. But I think it's all that extra defense. I don't think we're going to beat this. Yeah, let's get out of here. Nope. Alright, then now let's do our other foolish thing. Let's get the foolish things out of the way, but we're still going to do it. Alright, we are going to use Kelkestis now. I'm going to bring in some junk. Like, oh, Ayla must be on defense. Okay, who else would I want to give you? They're going to be used on other spaces. You want Juhani? Or yeah, because these other characters I have other spots for. I just want to see, like this. This is not going to work. I still want to do it. This is the kind of ridiculous testing I like to do. Okay. So we lose one. Let's do a basic. We got to keep switching. I don't remember what any of this stuff does. Dispel, fine, protection up, blah blah blah. We just keep changing. We're just gonna be clicking. Can he punch up? Just because the mechanics up against Malgus make him particularly strong up against Malgus. Doesn't seem like I can use junk though. I'd like to keep Plo alive. I guess not. Yeah, can't use junk. It at least needs to be. Yeah, that's what my squad arena testing was indicating to me. It isn't survivable enough. So next week he'll definitely be at Relics, and I have a Datacron for him. But I wanted to be at least able to tell people definitively whether or not I think he just needs to be a priority for gearing, and now I know. Now I can firmly say I think he needs to be. Alright, let's take this seriously. We threw away a couple matches to satiate my curiosity. Now we got to play it clean. Because he looks like he's going full offense, and I've given him a little bit of help. That's all rebel stuff. Let's protection up. Sure. Really wish he would have attacked first, so at least I would know where I stand. And I'm a little worried about this, because the relic levels involved with these characters. I'm just kind of hoping their cooldowns are messed up. Alright, it's basic. Alright, let's hit Fallen while we can. Take a big hit. There's the sacrifice. Let's AoE. Form up. Perfect. It's taunting. Okay. I'm going to target Malgus because I don't want to get feared. Alright. Malgus in the yellow, trigger another drain life. I'll lose our Rex. I don't think we're going to win this. Alright, let's hit Fallen. Couple big counters, hit Fallen. Oh my god. I think that's where we lose it. If we would have taken out Fallen, maybe we would have had a chance. No, I'm glad we got rid of Malik, but no, he's got his big hit coming, and everything's on cooldown. No, we might survive a little bit longer. Maybe the counters will help us. No, he's got the taunt up, and we got shock. Okay. I still wanted to use gas because we got to use Sith Eternal Emperor here. At least maybe we don't have to. Maybe I should have scouted this match. I'm trying to think, do I need Savage? I don't think I do. Alright, let's throw in... You can have Thrawn, and where's Royal Guard? Let's throw in a Kron. Not accuracy. Not that junk. Okay. Alright, Link... You know what, let's swap right now. Let's speed this up. Alright, Retribution's gone. Talon's moving. Nihilus is moving. Okay. Royal Guard down. We're at 78%. AoE, come on. Where are we at? Alright. Alt. Let's blast him. I guess I'm not worried about Nihilus at all at this point. Maybe I should be. Yes, let's do this. Take her out. Blast him. Just auto. Okay. We got more of a problem with Malgus. I think it's a solvable problem. Alright, there we go. Dash. No ban. I think we can just Hondo that dash. I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm feeling crazy. It's gonna be low banners, but I don't know if I care about that. The timing matters a little bit. I'm gonna do it. Alright, we will throw capture. Ooh. Don't you die yet. Okay. No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Too early. Ooh. 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 The stuns are killing me. No. He just didn't have enough time to get going. I'm being reckless. I need to get serious again. I said we were going to be serious, and then I goofed off again. It's just, it's in my bones. I like killing Dash with Hondo. It's just sometimes it's a dumb thing to do. We got so many weapons to use. I kind of wish my third sister was on defense. Okay. Let's refocus, reassess. Alright, I think we're just going to Jedi this. Let's do... we don't have Vizsla, whatever. We can just make do with some other guys. Do we have... Do I want to give you Shaak Ti? We got Gas, Kenobi, Cat, Ahsoka. Who's the fifth? Shaak Ti is going to need to be the fifth if we're going to use a Kron. Why do I have Mon Mothma for offense? Why do I have that? What is going on? What happened last 5v5? I'm going to give him Kyle Katarn because I just want to have a fifth. Maybe we should just four-man it. Yeah, let's just do it. I'm making so many mistakes. Now I'm just remembering my gas. I should have used one of these. I could have used like the Cody Kron. I do not have my head in the game right now. Terrible. Alright, there was the sacrifice. Let's spread buffs. Let's take a free hit. Swap with JKR. You guys. Alright, we're gonna mark dash, even though I should probably swap. Not swap, but, you know, heal and cleanse the debuffs. Alright. We'll swap here. Feed turn meter to Yoda. Take the hit. Spread buffs. Get rid of dash. Taunt, and we'll bring back a turn. Oh, we gotta get rid of Vandor. This is what I'm talking about. I am off it tonight. I'm saving that. We are just making like basic oversights. Like these are grade school mistakes. All right, we're swapping, bringing back some friends. Turn meter and buffs. All right, Mark. Would you just go down? All right, fine. There we go. Finally, well, we're playing terribly, but it's gonna be fine. We'll get it all back going in a moment. All right, dash is down. I'm starting to get worried about Nest. I'm gonna just do a basic. All right, let's do one of these. We'll spread. Basic. We'll do this. Close. There we go. Okay. I should probably heal up one more time if I can. Alright, I need to step it up. You can just see how rusty I am during that. Usually I'm rusty going into 3v3, not going into 5v5, but I don't know, maybe because I made a video earlier tonight. Maybe because of work. But I am not sharp. It's not even that late for me. Well, I guess it's daylight savings. It technically is not what the clock says. Like, it's 11:45, which normally would be fine, but actually it's 12:45. Now the question is, do I want to use a I don't think I do. Do I just want to be serious? I think I just want to get through this. We just got to get through it. Sure, I don't want to overthink. I want to move fast. Because as it gets later, I'm going to get sloppier. And considering he's like all GLs on offense, I probably should not be trying to be conservative with my own GLs, which I typically am. This is auto from here. This is done. I feel like I got nonsense to cover. You know what I feel like talking about? Things that most of you don't care about, which is the NBA in-season tournament. We've had the first games, and so far, I am pretty positive about it. It's taking a time of year that most people don't care about, does something with it, and I like the courts. I like that it really just announces that a different thing's going on. Let's just Wampa this. All right, let's Wamps. Sure. Because one of the things that's going on with the in-season tournament is there's a point differential component to the matchmaking and scoring of how teams rank out. So the players and teams are really incentivized to run up the score, and that definitely happened this past Friday. So players are definitely playing the games a little bit differently. Like that OKC Golden State game was a fantastic game. Ended in chaos. Really, really interesting. Do wonder if those courts are more slick. But I think I'm just gonna auto. swipe. Take out shore. Take out shore. Take out shore. Oh, what am I even concerned about? There's Dark Trooper. Dark Trooper doesn't work on. Dark Troop. Her kit specifically says no droid troopers. So having Dark Trooper here messes up something. I don't know. I don't remember what it messes up, but she does not have full functionality. You know what it was? It's probably that revive right there, because she should have revived. That's probably what it got rid of. Cere Juna. What beats Cere Juna? CLS? Was that right? Feels right. Let's just use Traya. It's not a fully functional Cere Juna squad, and I don't think CLS actually works. Scythe. Traya. I don't have another Scythe for you that I'm gonna give you. I don't really want to undersize it. Do I have another like random tank? You want to have Stormtrooper? You can have Stormtrooper. Alright, we gotta hit this because there's a taunt. We will... this feels early, but do I want to do it? Feels early. I'm not going to do it. Just because it might cause my Scion to die. Alright, we'll isolate Kylo Ren. Now we're going to try and take out Cere Juna as quickly as we can before things get too dangerous. We'll do this now. Alright, we basic. Alright, basic. We'll taunt for no reason. Basic. Oh. This is what relic. This is why I keep saying I need relics. This is terrible result. Terrible result. Because this is a strong counter to this squad if I didn't have them in such a weak condition. I'm still kind of hoping I can take out... Oh, we gotta deal with this taunt now. And I don't have a revive. This is terrible. This is terrible. Alright, you know what? Oh, Starkiller works on this too, right? I should have done Starkiller first because I have a proper Starkiller squad. And I don't have a proper Traya squad. Oh, I gave you my old Ben. I'm upset. Because I kind of wanted to use a Datacron. Like, what does this do? Cooldowns are reset whenever anyone is defeated. I get all that other stuff. But do I want to deprive my JMO? Who's going to be deprived regardless? We're gonna do it. We're taking Hermit Yoda. All right. Yeah. So tenacity down. Let's go under stealth. Give a bunch of staggers that I don't care too much about. Oh, let's hit Cere Juna. hit these staggers. Don't like that. Yeah, let's do this. I think I'm just going basic. Oh, jeez. Alright, I can revive now. No, I can't revive because of Malicos. But there, at least that person's gone. Okay. We need to land shock on Malicos. Alright, Malicos is gone. Let's deal with the rest. Alright, Scavray down. It's still a win, but I don't know. Maybe I should have gone after Malicos first, but with a Gear 12 Serjunda, that was tempting. Okay. It's fine. We still got past Vizsla to test. Alright, well, we got, this will be CLS. And we'll give you a just take this one. I don't even know what it does. Okay, let's blind and see if we can rip out Zorii. Perfect. Bit of Finn. Blow him up. Okay. Alright, now here we can Night Sister the Grievous, probably Third Sister the Qui-Gon, because I kept her for some reason. Troopers. What's my solution to trooper? Oh, you know what we can do? Do I have Tuskens? Do I have my Tuskens? Tuskens. Where's how does the alphabet work? Here we go. They're on defense. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, we still have Aphra. We got a bunch of stuff. I think we'll give Troopers a shot up against the Maul. Although, no, we quit before the preloaded turn meter, right? His is really fast. Maybe too fast. Let's see here. I need to take Moff Gideon too. We'll definitely do that. The question is, do I take out Moff Gideon so I can use the Datacron? And I think no. But that might be a mistake. Oh, it's not going to be a mistake. The speed here is the issue. Jeez. He's too fast. He's way faster than I am. Alright, let's get out before it's gone. Whew. I should check the speeds on that thing. You know what? I don't even think my JML is going to beat this thing right now. Because I have good Jedi left. I have junk Jedi left. But I also feel like it's what I have to do. I'm going to hate doing this. Oh, and I didn't even... Do I want to use that? Because I want to use Captain Rex, though. Alright. We're gonna use third sister here. This is where we gotta do it. Alright, third. This isn't really like the slots I like them in, and I gotta figure out all new slots. Can have the Malicos one, sure. Fine. Torture on armor. Let's see if we can get rid of armor quick. Frenzy's gone from Maul. AoE. Let's do whatever AoEs we can. See if we can keep hitting armor because this taunt's going to jump around. Sure. I'm fine with that. I should have done the AoE. It's AoE. Okay, there we go. Alright, Maul's down. Canderous is down. Armor is down. Okay. Anybody want to dispel that? Invincible. Season 2, Episode 1. It's great. Loved it. Let's see here. Imperial Troopers. Not Imperial Troopers. Night Sisters. My defense is all. This is not where I want people to be standing. This is all wrong. I gotta completely change my defense. My defense is a joke right now. Alright, let's get that plague going. Oh, let's definitely go after B2. Alright. Let's keep hitting basics. If it's gonna be spirit, who cares? This, you know what? We could AoE and take out a bunch of things, but I don't want to lose Daka. Right? I'm a little worried about losing Daka. I'd like. See, this is what I was talking about. That's why I don't want to lose Daka. Fine. This day is already decided. It's gonna. Complete chaos. Fine. You know what I'm worried about? I'm missing like good counters for some of this stuff. Like ideal counters. Like I'm kind of forced into doing some things I don't want to be doing. Like this could go bad. If at relics this would be fine. But this is a good squad with good stuff. How's this gonna go? See, like I'm gonna lose people. Let's do a little of this. All right, good. See, like I need Moff Gideon to die. Nobody die. See, See, this is what I'm talking about. Let's just get rid of Piet. Awesome. Good, good, good. We're gonna JML this thing. I've got too much for off. Maybe Aphra that. They're just gonna die from the AoE. Let's try Aphra. Because at least Aphra is gonna be a properly relic squad that I can revive some people. We're just gonna save our revive for the right moment. You know what? Let's bring in HK because he's good. He heals. Must be on defense. Sure. HK does well up against droids, or not droid, Jedi. Okay, boom. Am I going to torture Mace? Is that what's going to happen? Fine, let's do it. Let's get through Mace quick. Let's chuck it. Perfect. Okay. Alright, Shock's down. Let's work on Ayla. Ayla's down. Let's check out this fleet. I'm hoping it's... Oh, we gotta do one more. Fine. Take some Jedi. You know what I kind of want to do? This is why I take so many attempts at things. Oh, no. Because we forgot to do some testing. We're going to do this. It's not, obviously it's dumb testing. We're still going to do it. It's not real, but it's all I can do. Because I forgot to do it earlier. And also I should have like armor and other characters for offense that I left on defense. Next time I'll make the changes. And we'll have them for offense and do some proper PAS testing. And not in a cleanup scenario. But you know what? Kind of like how Paz is working at 3 stars right now. Good. If I'm gonna play late at night, I need to like write down a plan of action. Alright, this is fine. We're fine. And I practiced this earlier today during my fleet climb. Do I need more? I guess I don't need I'm gonna bring 1. Because I'm not gonna do the Scythe. Right? What was the other fleet? Oh, Scythe. Okay. Yeah. Because these other Sith ships, they're more for my fleet climb. Let's be careful not to make any dumb mistakes. Alright, foresight. Basic to land target lock. They feed me turn meter. I bring in the defender and stun it. Here's the stun, and now he does his thing. My job is to now use the Scythe to dispel, and hopefully the TIE fighter now takes it out with a basic, but there's a dodge. What I need to do now is I've got to remove turn meter. So that's what I'm doing. Removing turn meter. Perfect. That's definitely when you want it to reinforce, but now I just lost him. I don't think we're going to beat this. And if I don't beat this with this, things could get bad. The Chimera will do its thing next turn, so maybe we're going to be okay. Alright, we're going to be okay. Did not play that the way I typically play it. Things didn't go normally, but that's fine. We got to get rid of these stacks. Because at 40, he's going to hurt us. But I do want to take out the dagger while I can. Okay. All right, come on. There's the ult. Five, three. There we go. It's fine. Now we can use the Leviathan to take out the Executor. This will be quick and easy. Guess I can have another Sith ship. Why not? No, because I get points for unused slots. That's why. Big thing to pay attention to here is the tenacity up. So we're going to basic. We're waiting to use our debuff abilities for after the tenacity goes down. So basic. And heal up. Now the tenacity is down, so now we do the AoE, land the debuffs. AoE and land the debuffs. And call the assists and land more debuffs, which should mean that when the capital ship goes, I can use... see, we didn't get there. That was the goal. Stop it. Alright. Let's bring out the Mark 6, take out the Houndstooth. Which I prefer to not do. Okay, CAD should go down now. Perfect. And I should have the alt. Now if we think about my opponent and whether or not he's going to clear me. Because he has to get through profundity, he has his own profundity. So that's doable. He's got to get through my Chimera, my Negotiator. What else is on defense right now? My Executor, and he has to get through my Executor. But he doesn't have a... I don't know... Well, I guess it depends on the quality of his Empire fleet, because he might have a Chimera fleet. And if he does have a Chimera fleet, he might be able to get through my Executor. He doesn't have a Scythe to get through the profundity. Do I want to do the... What kind of Galactic Republic ships do I have? I don't have a full fleet. We just do Malevolence. No need for the Ebon Hawk in this counter. I need to be hitting. I'm doing this wrong. Alright, let's AoE. Let's do Spy. Take out Scythe now. Okay. We wouldn't have had to do that if I would have played this right from the beginning, but I didn't. Alright, Hyena Bomber's gone and went quite early. Okay. Bomber down. You know what? Countering would actually be good, so let's hit. He goes down. Alright. So fleet goes down easy. I think he'll have a harder time up against my fleet, but that is a terrible banner score because we're off our game today. And my defense is terrible. We'll just have to check back in and see how he does. And we win round 1 even with all of the goofing off that we did. Rados, though, my opponent, played great. I was looking at this a little bit earlier. No real issues with the squad territories. We did pick up a hold on the back wall. One shot one-shot the front. You can see I forgot to put down all my Datacrons. Back wall, or front wall, top, same deal. But these are very weak teams. We gotta completely overhaul this stuff. A ton's changed with my roster. And then here we picked up the hold with the Watt team, which again, this is not the Watt team, the Trench team, but this is why I like to keep my Watt with Trench. I do get holds with this squad, even though I'm not using Django, because Django was with Maul. I need to change that because Datacrons have changed. We're not going to be doing that anymore. I will put Django with this squad, but there's just a number of things that we got to be changing. And then Fleet is where we win the match. Some of this is because I think he's a little less familiar with Fleet, but here my Profundity gets a hold. He one-shot the Negotiator and the Executor. But considering that we basically threw away several matches in order to test Jedi Knight Cal Kestis and things that I can't remember right now for some reason, pretty happy. That's very lucky for me because my opponent played great. But we will wrap it up there. Put out some notes on the Ultimate Journey the other day. We will be looking at that event in earnest when it gets released in another couple days. And from there, we also had a recent roster update where I covered Jedi Knight Cal Kestis, how we're going after it for Leia right now. A lot of things that we got to be changing. We'll have another roster update video out very soon in order to get ready for this Ultimate Journey event. We'll wrap it up there. Be excellent to each other, everybody. This is still Plays Galaxy of Heroes.